Morning, guys. We're gonna get you a little different video this morning. We're up at the dairy I help them, we're chopping silage. I really like doing this, so I figured I'd take you along with it. Right now we jumped in our Kubota M135GX and we're running one of the big wagons down. Chopper's sitting at the end of the driveway. We're gonna unhook it so he can run down there and open the field up. And then we'll run back and grab my tractor that I'm claiming for the day, which is the Challenger, and then we'll bring another wagon out. So we'll get this unhooked and then get the chopper headed to the field, and the guys up in the barn, they're going to move the bagger and get the new bag put on. We filled 2 bags here yesterday, and we've been chopping for a week and a half, 2 weeks now. And I got a call on the radio. That's better. Got in the Challenger. It's my preferred tractor when we're chopping here. It's a Challenger MT 545D, I believe. This year we're pulling wagons with the 7495 Massey, that Kubota, and a Case 125. And the 125 Case isn't bad, but this one with the CVT is the one I like for wagons. It's basically the same tractor as the Masseys, but I don't like the Masseys near as well. I don't know why. They're just the Masseys don't appeal to me. There's some days that I don't mind them, but a lot of days I don't get out of them very happy. I don't know if it's the way they ride or what it is, but they're pulling into the field now. Chopper stopped already. It's going to be slow going at first, trying to get opened up because we got to switch wagons. But after that, we'll leave wagons hooked up and just go back and forth in the field. We can't really do the thing where they'll blow it over the tractor into the wagons, just because we tried it the other day and I was in this and we covered. These guys, they've got a lot of tractors, and this one's probably one of my favorites. I'd still take the 83 or 8400 and 7810 over this, but after them, this one's probably my favorite. And the cab, I mean, they're fairly simple tractors, and the biggest thing I don't like about it personally is it's backed by AGCO, which I don't think they have terrible support with, but a lot of AGCO stuff seems to have electrical problems, especially the Masseys, which is kind of one of the reasons I don't care for them all that much. We're going along now, and you'll see what I mean, but the dairy here, they're organic on their dairy side of things. They switched over a few years ago, so their fields on the ends are rough because you're bouncing across the mounds that the row crop cultivators leave. So, I mean, for organic corn, it don't look bad. I mean, they do a good job with it, and they got nice crops. We're pulling 3 of these big Meyer RT622 wagons. They're pretty nice wagons. They don't seem to trail the best on the road, but we got an H&S that they got used this year, and that thing, it trails really nice down the road. And we've been having issues with the tires, the one that I had on it, because we put extensions on the sides and it didn't have the concrete truck tires like these do. And yesterday I had 2 blow on me. One of them was a brand new tire at lunch, and threw a caulk up blue and trashed the rim. So we went through 3 tires altogether yesterday. Hopefully today's goes a lot better. The 3 tires, and then I was standing up at the bagger because I was working the bagger some yesterday, and the PTO shaft slid off the bagger and it went flying and bent it, and it bent the PTO shaft on the tractor a little bit, which it's on one of their Massey tractors, so that stub shaft just unbolts, so it's not like it will be terribly expensive. I don't know, one of them shafts is like $100, or I don't know what they are, but they can't be much for the back of those Masseys. So we just seemed like we couldn't get very much done yesterday without problems. But it's been chilly in the mornings. I've got 2 sweatshirts on and got the heat on in here. I kind of like this time of year. It's a little cooler in the mornings and not so hot during the day. And hopefully we might possibly be cutting beans at our farm this week. I don't know if these guys are ready to run some. I think I heard they got some close, but we've been so busy with chopping, and I don't think they've even dug their combines out. Got our first load. Just noticed this, they didn't leave me much fuel last night. This thing's nice because I can just hit this plus button or this minus button to speed up and slow down, or I can push this forward or back to go down, or I can even use my left hand reverser up here, so you can run it about any way you want to. And you can set it in a mode where as you push the speed up or slow down, whichever one of the 3 you want to use, or it'll throttle up too, and you can drive it about like a car. And it's nice at the bagger because you don't necessarily have to use your clutch. You can do it all with the transmission. Is one thing I like about the CVT. There was a power shift in the Kubota and the case we're using. Silage fills the bag and pushes that tractor forward, and I got to creep forward with the bagger and stay on the conveyor. I'll explain more about the bagger here in a little while, if I can show you better. I'm back the truck up here and get me some fuel in this tractor. Got a 64.99 Massey running the bagger.
Car Star recently opened a new location in Pickle on South Roosevelt Avenue. Let the Pickle Car Star.
There you guys, a little bit about how the bagger works. So it's up there. I gotta wait a little while, but you put the bag on and you put that rack up right at the back, and there's 2 cables, one that runs down each side of the bag, and that's what gives you your pressure in the bag, because it packs it in there pretty tight. And I don't know if you can see it, but right by the name of the name ag bag on there, there's a line, and it says right there 5.5 inch stretch maximum. That's kind of how you gauge how tight it is. But those cables go up to drums that they wind up on, and you use hydraulic pressure. There's like a bottle jack on there that sets the brake pressure, and that's what allows the bagger to move forward, because that tractor is just in neutral and with BTO running, and then once the pressure in the bag gets high enough, it will let them drums release the cable a little bit. It doesn't do it steady, it'll jump a little bit at a time. And I think first 2 loads you loosen the pressure up, and then after that it's all 500 psi, unless we're going uphill or downhill, then you got to adjust accordingly. We've been chopping for about 2 hours now. About got this bag full. I'll have to change it before too long. My magnetic camera mount at home, so I've been sticking in this magnetic cup holder to hold you. And those corn cultivator mounds bounced you out there when I was loading it last time. So I'll show you how bad they are. You wouldn't think them little row crop cultivators would mound it so bad, but they do. It's normally they'll bring their attractor and disc to the ends so it smooths them up some, because you're 100 feet. I'll show you it. They're rough. It don't matter how slow you go. got the disc out here now, it looks like. The 27-mile-an-hour road speed this thing's got's pretty nice, even though we're going a quarter of a mile down the road, but we were going several miles the other day. These first two bags next to us are the ones we filled last night. The other ones, there's probably one that's got corn silage from last year, and the others are all hay silage. You can tell the ones that are haylage because the corn silage bags, they always look real nice and smooth. The haylage, when it goes in the bag, it goes in all lumpy and the bags don't look as neat. And we're splitting the field a couple more times. Alright guys, I forgot to record an ending to the video here. I got home a little while ago from chopping. Well, I left chopping, it was several hours ago, but had some stuff to do at home and had a meeting tonight, 6:30. So I just got back from that, so we've got several bags of silage to fill yet. I might take you along for some more if I got time and if I remember to, but it's Tuesday night now and we should be starting harvest. I'm planning on trying to run some beans as soon as maybe Friday. We got some round baling to do tomorrow, hay, some custom work, so try to take you along for the last hay baling video of the year. But other than that, we're gonna roll right into the time of the year when we're running on ibuprofen and caffeine. So until the next video, thanks for watching. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and got any questions, leave a comment. And keep your plow on the ground.